These two guys just out of nowhere, walking slowly across the street, and decided to just stop in front of her car. They shot the tires out first in order for her not to move. And then she had two of her sons, the two children, in the car with her, and she was shielding the oldest one. Justice is going to come forward. This is why I'm doing this interview, in order for people to know that danger is lurking and danger need to be taken off the streets.
37-year-old Isha Goff was a remarkable, devout mother deeply rooted in her faith from infancy through adulthood, remaining an integral part of the body of Christ. Driven by her passion to make a meaningful difference, she pursued a career in healthcare, graduating from the College of Healthcare Professionals and later working at the Behavioral Hospital of Bel Air. Despite her demanding job, she remained actively engaged in various ministries, serving as a lead vocalist, drummer, and praise dancer at her church since the tender age of 13. Her unwavering dedication to her church community earned her the love and admiration of all its members. While Goff poured herself into her church and work commitments, she remained fiercely devoted to her 3 children and husband. Despite her busy schedule, she ensured she was always present and deeply involved in their lives, showering them with boundless love and affection. With the birth of her baby girl, she felt her family was finally complete after having 2 boys. Tragically, her time with her infant daughter would be cut short by the senseless violence perpetrated by several teenagers intent on terrorizing and harming innocent lives that day. Heartbreakingly, they targeted Aisha while she was with her 2 sons, robbing her family of her presence and love. Welcome to the American Crime, Femicide channel. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button for future uploads. On February 23, Goff and her 2 boys were on their way home when a group of armed teens approached, intent on causing harm. With callous disregard for human life, they shot out the tires, trapping their victims. They then callously fired multiple shots into the car. In a selfless act of protection, Aisha shielded her sons from the barrage of gunfire before the assailants fled. Her heroic sacrifice spared her sons from harm, but tragically, she paid the ultimate price, losing her life in the senseless attack. The wheels of justice turned slowly, and it wasn't until March 27 that the police finally made arrests. 2 juveniles, a 16-year-old whose name remains undisclosed due to his age and 17-year-old Leashtian Blanks, now face charges of murder for their heinous actions. Their cowardly and malicious act has robbed a family of their beloved mother and wife, leaving behind a trail of devastation and heartbreak.
West Houston mother was shot and killed, her family says, while shielding her children from bullets that were flying into her own car. It happened as she was driving home on Meadow Glen near Elmside in West Houston. The family shared her heartbreaking story only with our Pooja Lodia, who is live now at HPD. Pooja?
Houston police say they are searching right now for 2 young men they say shot into her vehicle and then ran away. The 2 children who were inside were not injured, but they've lost their mother. Isha Goff was a mother, a healthcare worker, and a musician. The 37-year-old now leaves behind 3 children, a 13-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old.
You just put them in your arms and you just hold them.
Goff's 2 oldest children were in the car with her when she was shot. It was on Friday evening in West Houston, right in front of her apartment. Goff's older son saw the whole thing and told his family what happened.
These 2 guys just out of nowhere, walking slowly across the street, and decided to just stop in front of her car. They shot the tires out first in order for her not to move. And then she had 2 of her sons, the 2 children, in the car with her, and she was shielding the oldest one.
Police still don't know if the shooting was targeted or random, but they have been called out to this exact intersection 26 times this year, and it's not even March yet.
I believe that justice is going to come forward. This is why I'm doing this interview, in order for people to know that danger is lurking, and danger need to be taken off the streets.
Arrests have been made in the case of a 37-year-old mother who was killed in her own car last month. Police say two teenagers walked up and just started shooting. This all happened on Elmside Drive in West Houston. Our Matt Doherty is live from the jail downtown with the latest on this story. Matt.
Yeah, the 17-year-old is here charged with murder tonight. The 16-year-old accomplice, he's in juvenile custody.
Mr. Blanks, you are charged with the first-degree felony offense of murder.
17-year-old Leashtian Blanks is charged with shooting and killing a 37-year-old mother. It was 8 o'clock on the night of February 23rd when police say Isha Goff was driving home with her two kids in the car. The 13-year-old in the passenger seat, her 3-year-old in the back in a car seat. The family was on the 3100 block of Elmside Drive when prosecutors say a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old approached their car.
When the defendant and the co-defendant walked up to her car and started shooting, the decedent attempted to use her body to shield her son in the front seat from the gunfire. She was shot multiple times.
Police say Isha Goff was dead by the time paramedics arrived.
She was just a lovable person, a caring person.
Tonight, we spoke with Aisha's godmother, Pastor Gladys Pratt Seahorn.
She was just lovable. That was Aisha.
Pastor Seahorn says she can't make sense of the murder and says Aisha's family is broken. The 13-year-old whose mother's body protected him from the bullets is still reliving that terrible night.
They were practicing for track, and when the gun went off, it startled him because he remembered, the gunfire.
The 16-year-old is in juvenile custody tonight. Leashtian Blanks will be charged as an adult. Now, court records show that 17-year-old is still in custody. He has not posted bail yet.
As those responsible for Aisha's murder navigate the criminal justice system, her family finds some semblance of solace in the hope of accountability. Yet, this justice does little to soothe the agony of losing Goff. She leaves behind 3 children, one barely even 1 year old, robbed of the comfort, love, and guidance of their mother. This tragedy is nothing short of senseless, cruel, and heart-wrenching. A mother simply going about her day with her children, only to be ruthlessly torn away from those who cherished her. Immediate action must be taken to address the criminals who sow terror in our communities. As the Goff family grapples with the profound loss of Aisha, may they find some solace in the knowledge that her memory and sacrifice will not be in vain. Let us unite in the fight against injustice and push for meaningful criminal justice reform to prevent such tragedies from devastating more lives. May Isha Goff rest in peace.